Taurus, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to start with your general energies and see what's coming towards you. And then we're going to jump into love. The first card out we get is the waiting game with the number 2. And the second card out is emotional loss, but in reverse. So I do get that currently for you, there's been a delay and there's been some kind of emotional loss that you're getting over or getting through recently. Okay, there is a powerful change coming for you here in the near future, and you're being called to look at the bigger picture. So I do get that for some of you, you've been through a difficult time, or you may even be going through that right now, Taurus, a very difficult, challenging time, a moment that caused you some deep emotional pain, even maybe caused you to question certain choices that you've made that led you to this point. But there's something just around the corner coming towards you. And you're going to see how this moment right now, even though it's a contrast-driven moment, a moment that maybe created some self-reflection or some self-doubt, that moment is leading you like a little puzzle piece to a bigger outcome, to a much bigger game plan. Your guides are telling you to meditate, to try and keep your cool, try and keep your self calm and collected despite the turbulence that you're probably going through right now. This is meant to teach you some kind of lesson or to make you better at something, maybe better at how you handle certain difficulties in your life, how you repurpose energy from a situation that causes resistance to a situation that can be beneficial for you. So there's something there about repurposing energy. And I also heard that for some of you, it's important not to let yourself get stuck in a role or position that some external third party put upon you. So what I mean by that is if somebody has an idea of who you are that is incorrect, but you let them get under your skin, like say somebody treats you like you're lesser than or incompetent or like whatever that is, if you take offense to that and like get really angry and let it get under your skin, you're basically giving it power, giving that idea power. You're like accepting that what they're saying is hitting a nerve in some way and that you somehow think there's truth to that statement. Whereas if you were to be in that same situation but be able to stay calm, stay collected, and really know your value, know your worth, and know how you truly see yourself and what the truth is about who you are, then it wouldn't bother you so bad, or you'd be able to kind of repurpose that energy and into a different, more productive action than feeling bad or angry, right? So there's something to that. I know that's not like easy to do in practice, but I was called to make that point. I feel like some of you may be put in this scenario where you're feeling like, somebody either may have disrespected you or didn't value you, or perhaps didn't value your time. You may have felt like somebody wasted your time, or like you've been stuck in some kind of situation for too long. You see, we get the time card for both of these from 2 different decks. So there's something that you feel has been keeping you stuck, some situation you feel has been holding you back, and you're about to break free because now the time card is in reverse. So the time is now. You can expect a very big, powerful change here coming soon, possibly linked to a situation that started back in December. For some of you, there's some big impactful change coming to a conclusion here in the near future. And it may have started because of an action taken back in December. Ooh, and again, shift. So yeah, it can't be any clearer. Look at the bigger picture. There's a big shift happening in your fortune. Something is going to get you out of that rut that you feel you're in. Be sure to do some spiritual cleansing. Be sure to do some meditation and focus on how you repurpose your energy, okay? So even if the situation is shitty, like there's no other way to put it, even if the situation is shitty and you just feel the ick of everything happening and all the people involved and like how they treated you, it doesn't matter so much their actions or the things that led to that specific scenario. What matters most is how you're reacting, how much power you're giving that situation in your life, what you're allowing yourself to feel because of it, right? So make sure that spiritually you're on strong footing, because that's really what matters here to catapult you into the next level of success, which is coming for you for sure. I see that. Okay, the first card out is attachment with the number 15, which reduces to a 6. Yeah, somebody's definitely feeling stuck. And then there's rest here. Again, you're being called to meditate, to rest, to take a break, to take a step back. Some of you may just feel quite tied down by a specific job or by a specific relationship. You have soulmate at the bottom. You may feel very stuck in a scenario that is undesirable. And I haven't gotten any other particulars here, so let's get one more. What is this attachment? Clarify attachment. Someone is hiding something. Interesting. And what about soulmate? Okay. Some of you are wanting to get to some kind of finish line, get to some kind of conclusion with regards to a soulmate relationship. Okay, some of you could be hoping to find your soulmate. Others of you may be hoping to escalate an existing connection with someone who you consider to be your soulmate. Either way, there's a message trying to get through to you that you're not receiving because your energy has been blocked because of whatever the situation is that you've been in that makes you feel stuck. There's something that makes you feel stuck and it's blocking your contact with your higher self or with your guides. What is sneaky about? Tell me more about what's being hidden. Oh boy. Okay. Some of you may be hiding your true feelings. I see grief here. Some of you may have dreams, hopes, wishes, or like desires that you're not willing to share with your partner, especially if you're trying to build a relationship up which you feel hasn't been moving or has been a bit stagnant. Now, this could go for romance, or it could have to do with some of you who are dealing with this in a work scenario, by the way. But it seems for some of you like this is romantic in nature, and some of you have been trying to work on escalating this into a deeper connection, a more committed situation. Some of you may be moving in together, or you may want to move in together, or you may just want to see your partner more frequently, and you feel like that's just not happening, and that if you were to bring it up, you could just even push them away further or make things worse. So you've been like hiding, because this clarified the sneaky card. You've been hiding your own emotions, your own desires, or hiding away from them out of fear. And if this has to do with work, for some of you, you may be wanting, like, say, a promotion or a move into a different department or into a different job altogether. And you may be afraid to rock the boat because things are not as easy, or like you're afraid of, not getting that thing you want to go for and then being looked down on with your current employer or with your current boss. So there's some of that going on here, whether it's romantic or not. Feel free to drop a comment and let me know if that's something that resonated for you, or if you had a different, similar situation. I also see here that with regards to the big shift coming up in your life, you're definitely making a change, or you're going to be offered a solution here in the near future that's going to really be truly fulfilling to you and for you. And it's not going to come when you're busy at work. And it's not going to come when you're trying to please other people, including this potential soulmate here. It's going to come entirely when you're in solitude, when you're by yourself, when you're reading a book, when you're hanging out on your couch, when you're vegetabling, like I call it, when you're being a complete couch potato, when you're giving yourself time to really free your mind of those repetitive thoughts and those things that bring you anxiety and worry. When you're responsibility free, whatever that moment is, whether it's swimming, whether it's in the shower, whether it's reading a book, cuddled up on the couch, whether it's when you first wake up in the morning, there's going to be information provided to you that your guides have been trying to get to you, that your higher self already could tap into if you were in a calmer state. And that's going to lead you towards something that's really going to fill your cup, that's really going to generate some happiness. Yeah, so your guides are just pointing you, Taurus, to get into the divine flow as soon as possible, because there's some big, I heard deliverance. I don't know what that exactly means, but there's some big event, some big deliverance, they repeated, that is coming towards you or for you. It's going to lead to a fresh start for some of you, whether that's work or romance. It's really going to elevate your mood, the way that you respect yourself, value yourself, enjoy yourself. And for some of you, you're going to be getting quite a lot of attention. You're going to be getting some kind of big gift or some big opportunity. And again, here we have somebody who's already meditated, already cleared their energy, and it says awakened. So I do see that some of you are going to be experiencing a big soul evolution here. You're going to be communicated something very critical to your success by your guides, or you're going to tap into it directly from your higher self by connecting into your own energy, into your own infinite intelligence source. Okay, so I do see here that some of you just really need to take some time to push worries out of your head. Just be in the moment. Something's coming through for you that had to wait for this particular moment. There was divine timing at work here. The past had to happen the way that it happened. So whatever this difficult situation is that you just went through, it was required for you to learn a particular lesson and do the shadow work. That last little step that you were missing, that last little class, and again, the hourglass. You see all the timing cards. You have 3 in your reading, Taurus. Now is the right time. This is the moment. This is your moment where you're going to shine, where you're going to experience the fruits of past investments of your labor, of all the hard work you've done. And the time is now right. Okay, you have 3 timing cards in your reading. And you also have, you see that little K here reminds me of like a deck of poker cards. And these books in the background are about learning and development and teaching and understanding. And so you're getting good at your game. Whatever your game is, there's going to be a huge shift in opportunities for you. There's going to be a huge abundance flow, including abundance in happiness, abundance in healthy relationships, and abundance in financial matters. That's what I'm getting for you. I get that because you've been working on yourself, so diligently, you're almost ascending to this new level of being able to receive not only downloads, but being able to receive accolades, being able to be congratulated for your accomplishments, being in a position to really enjoy yourself, to really have the time to enjoy yourself, to really have the money to enjoy yourself, the space to enjoy yourself. And it really just takes repurposing some energy blockage that's happening now. So you may be going through a downtime, you may be a little bit upset, but just remember that these are all opportunities to go through the contrast and come out even more clearer on the other side, and even more resolute to achieve the things that make you happy. All right, thank you so much for being here, Taurus. That is all that I have for you. Drop a comment if you'd like me to cover anything else in the bonus reading. And don't forget to hit the like button, as that truly helps out my channel. Thank you for being here, and I'll catch you on the next one.